Hey traders, who's in the room here? Hey traders, if you guys are coming on. There we go. Who's in the room here? Oh, I have to mute myself. Hey Andrew. All right, guys, so maybe we'll get some action here. I thought we could go through this morning. There might be some new people joining us. I decided just to stream this live. So for those that are joining us, I mean, this is basically what we do every day. There'll be some of my traders here logging in. Not really a lot of energy in the markets lately. Everybody's, the real money or the the bigger traders, they're not going to be doing much before the French election Sunday, before payrolls, and certainly before the Fed here. So even though most of the street really isn't looking for any kind of rate decision, the market's naturally going to kind of look forward to see what the statement says, or they're just going to read into any indication that Fed's closer to moving at the next meeting. But as you guys know, we don't like to read into that too much. That's that's for the algos to do. We just trade our model. So we'll see what kind of movement we get. We'll see what kind of energy we get here. I'll just review what we did this morning. We had two nice trades. Let's see. Hey, Real. So guys, really Forex has been where most of the movement's been. I mean, you look at treasuries, haven't moved. Gold's done very little. I mean, stocks just keep chugging higher, but really not on any kind of momentum. Volumes, it hasn't even been that great. I mean, the euro hasn't moved much at all today. We actually didn't trade that one. But there's been some decent moves. You can see there's been pretty good carry unwind here in euro versus the Kiwi. So this has been in a long-term downtrend pretty much all of last year. Right? And so these carry trades can get a little bit crowded, and when you start to go through levels, the move the other way can exacerbate itself. And we basically had two big picture squeezes here. This was the first one right here. Then we went sideways. We played this on the short side actually, and this trapped a lot of the bears, including us. And then you got more second squeeze here last week. So there's been pretty good movement here. This is a pair that moves around quite a bit, so we've been trading that a little bit more lately. And we came in this morning, pretty simple. I mean, this was in a downtrend for the last several days. All right, there's a few different ways that we view a trend. We call it our TMS. But I'm just doing this, guys. I know some of you on the team, you understand all this, but there's a few people that are checking us out, so I'm just doing that for anybody that's new. The TMS, not to get into it, that's our proprietary way of identifying the trend. It stands for technical market structure. But getting above this high this morning, this was bullish. This was the first leg up out of London, and then we caught this one from here to here. And then I even said before lunch that we could test 158, which is the pie line. And that's exactly what you got. So this was a pretty good trade today. And then we timed this move up. You can see this is an uptrend. We timed this move with the cycle. I'll show you guys on the 5-minute here. We pretty much nailed the low and the high. And so this isn't about magic indicators. This isn't about me making good calls or trading off my experience. This is about the model I built and understanding the concept of time better than anything else. So there's probably a lot of traders that chased into this high. If you came in, you missed the move in London. If you missed the move in London, you came in and you chased this new high right here. That's actually a bearish engulfing in our model. But if you bought that, you had a hard time sitting through this pullback. Whereas we as a team were waiting for this pullback to happen. And we nibbled in here, but we were really waiting for the cycle to turn. And then we got aggressive in here. All right. And then we also exited at new highs. All right. We actually bought a little bit more back here, resold into the high again. But buying here, picking off this low was all about the cycle, and then taking profits at just having simple rules about we always take on new highs, especially when you have a trend that a market go up, pull back, then make a new high. You want to be taking profits. A lot of traders chase that because they're waiting for confirmation. They buy high, right? Instead of buying low, they chase the highs. So we were taking profit here when a lot of traders are probably getting long again because you took out this high. That's completely opposite timing of what we want to be doing. So we picked off the low here and then sold into the highs just based off of our understanding of the cycles. And what was the other one we did, guys? We did, it's Kiwi, right? Hey, Kim. Yeah, New Zealand versus dollar. Okay. Listen, if any of you guys have any questions, there's new people kind of coming in the room. I guess I can look over and try to keep an eye on the comments because we're streaming this live. But I'm new to this, so I don't even see where the comment section is. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Trent? I just heard you were down in Boca. My partner Ritas brought that to my attention. I don't know if you're on the chat. I run a rates desk in Boca, Adam Meisner. Hey, how you doing? Where are you guys out of in Boca? Doing well, thanks. I was across from Town Center over off of Military for several years, and then right there in Meisner. I forget the name of it's the French place. We're right above the French place. Oh, okay, you're out west. All right, nice. And you guys mostly trade in Forex, right? I was doing just cash treasuries, futures, but I was doing all bonds. Do some futures too. All right, nice. Okay. Understood. We'll have to catch up more. I had our office up here in Jupiter. I don't know if you get up this way at all. But we can catch up more for sure. On this Kiwi, just real quick, because we got about a few minutes. Very simple, same process. The trend is down. was down all morning. I mean, you had this real money candle up here. We call that a real money candle in our model. That's typically, if you see that at the beginning of a move, that's an igniting bar. But at the end of a move, it can signal exhaustion. So the fact that we took this out right here, guys, that's what's called a real money candle takeout. That's actually bearish, and that same area is where the bands broke. So once you had that go, it was bearish from there. And then all we did was come in and identify this trend, this bearish trend, and then we just sold into the highs with the cycle here. Faded it, sold more on the break, the swing line setup, and then you got to retest the pie here also. So we did both of those this morning. It's kind of a slow motion trade, but it was a good day. So from here on the news, hopefully, I don't know, it may just be a non-event. And I don't really know if it's going to take us out of this wedge here on the euro. I kind of think we're going to be stuck here until Sunday night. Guys, on euro kiwi, all right, 30-minute cycle is pretty sideways. That's not really a clear picture there. All right, go to the 15-minute chart. You're back here at pi. There's a good chance we fail. All right, the 15-minute cycle's down. So if we get a big move either way, we're just going to play the wall, whatever wall we generate. All right, give me a second here. Release can tell us a lot potentially about the valuation plans, but today probably we're not going to get too much. So if you get this, guys, something like this, we give it a few minutes to settle in, and then we'll play our wall. So if we get a big move down like that, right? If you get the move down, then as you retrace, you can start fading that wall, and then you use the high as your risk. But again, around any of these big headlines, guys, ECB, jobs, on farm, whatever it is, just stay light, and we're going to play a wider range on the chart, right? So we can watch twos here. All right, FX not really moving. Twos don't care. What's not in the statement, but he mentioned a future policy moves, no hit towards June, and there's nothing on the balance sheet policy. Let's look at gold. Gold came off, came right back. Gold guys tag the bottom of the bands here that we talked about this morning. I kind of like gold back here. I may add to my core long. We'll see how we trade into the close. See what stocks are doing. Really, guys, nothing that exciting. Gold probably had the biggest move. We took a long on pound yen this morning also. Had three good trades. Andrew, did you stay with your pound yen? We took into these highs, guys, too, today. We were long, wanted to see if we get through 145, and then I said take on new highs. It got whacked down pretty good. You did? Nice job, bud. This is another example of why you want to take on new highs. 30-minute cycle also this morning. Well, your 30-minute cycle, guys, crossed 10 o'clock. Enough of that. Are you guys in anything else that you want to go over? I mean, you still haven't, pound yen moves around enough. Maybe there's something to do here. 30-minute cycle still up. Looks like we just want to retest the high from this morning. It came off pretty good after ISM. We essentially just held trend though. Gold has a little bit more energy into it than seems like some of the other markets. I'm just seeing if I want to go short. 15-minute cycle's not there. Dollar Swissy. As I'm just looking at gold here, if we retrace some of this candle, I might be interested in fading it back towards the top of the bands. But it's had such a big move down. I mean, I don't really want to hit them down and this bottoming tail down here right in front of 1245, which is the level we talked about this morning. Euro Kiwi still pretty firm. Guys, I'm going to take some of this dollar Swiss that we bought this morning off. So we signaled in that real-time alert right on the low, right? Where was that? Let's see. I'll give, for those of you that aren't on our team, we use an app called Symphony. And you guys can see this over here. These are real-time alerts. So let's see, where were we buying dollar Swissy this morning? What level was that? 98, 98, 98. So right down here, right? Pretty much on the low of this 1 hour candle. So now we're back at the top of the cycle there. So if you guys, we're trading around a core position here. Longer term, we're probably getting the right-hand shoulder of an inverse head and shoulders. So we've been trading around our core long position. Last time we were down here, we bounced all the way back to 99.50. So we did the same thing here this morning. Did some of you guys take that? I know Mark did. He's usually all over dollar Swiss. So up a couple grand there off the low from this morning. Alec, can you signal that in the room so I don't have to flip over and send that to guys, please? As I don't know how much to do here day trade. I mean, I really hate trading the afternoons. There's just zero energy, and that wasn't not enough of an event to do much. Let's just see if there's anything else that's sticking out here. I mean, bonds are back at the top of their range. You just buy every dip in the NASDAQ. Do pretty good. Held the bands there again this morning. Oil still wants to test 47. I don't think that's a long though, guys. If you give me a bottoming tail or you take out the swing line, so you guys can follow. We did this one day in the room, right? You just look at the prior day's close, the first day that it took out in this whole down move, you didn't take out the prior day's high. The first high that was taken out was right here. And then every single one of these candles, each candle, the previous day's candle, you did not take out the high this entire time until right here. So that was one big swing line. And then on the cycle up, the swing line was right here. Took it out there. And now you're in a down cycle. You follow each candle's previous high. You still haven't taken that out. So if we get a bottoming tail here into pi, guys, you give me something bullish, like a bullish engulfing, and then you get above the swing line, then we could take a long. But until then, I just rather, I'm still short. I still have 45 puts from up in here. So I want to see maybe one more flush down to get out of all my puts, but still just a small short left. And Euro Kiwi held the bands here, right back up. Guys, like I said this morning, I'm going to keep a core long, Euro Kiwi, just a small core long, but into tonight and tomorrow. I like that this 4-hour cycle's up. And you're getting, this is a small swing line setup at a rising 8, so maybe this can continue higher. So I still want to play Euro Kiwi on the long side. 15-minute cycle's turning up now also. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the chat. It's dollar Swissy trade. You guys have anything you want to go over? Just pretty much a non-event. No? All right. Well, any of you that are new, if you have any questions, I'll go into any topics you want right now. If not, I'll probably just catch up with you guys in the morning. Do some other marketing stuff here. You guys good? All right, Rio. Did you make money today, buddy? Kem, how did you do? Did you guys all play Euro Kiwi with me? Welcome, Andrew. Good. Made some money. All right. This pair will move around a decent amount. So if you're still long, I guess we could have grabbed some there at the bands. The 15-minute cycle didn't turn up till just now. But if you're still long, you guys can take some into this resistance. This is a tweezer tail here, 2 topping tails right next to each other. Just showing you the resistance up there. But like I said, I'm going to stay core long, see if we can get a move back into these highs from last week. All right, guys, cool. All right, so my traders, I'll see you in the morning. You know, I'll post in Symphony if we got anything else to do into the close. Alec, do we have any comments on the YouTube side that I'm missing? I don't see any comments anywhere. Like, I don't see a section for it. Okay. Oh, here's the chat over here. Hide chat. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, guys. Well, we were here, but the market just could care less, I guess. So it's probably all about Friday's jobs. So anyway, guys, have a good rest of your day, good evening, and catch you back in the room tomorrow. All right, you're welcome. All right, go Penguins. Talk to you guys.